But right now your kids are still pretty young, right? So it's not like they can celebrate Father's Day for you. Let's say when they're older and they can do it, what would you like them to do for you?
I like them to massage my back because I have been working for them.
How long have you been a father?
For 2 years already and counting.
Wow, I've been a father for 20 years. My oldest kid, my son, is 20 years old this year.
My oldest girl is 11, so 11 years now.
But what do you like the most about being a father?
Oh, hey, this is fun. I think being a father, I have a chance to scold them. When I'm a child at home with my mother will keep scolding me. Now I have a chance to scold them back.
So last time you kena tekan, now you tekan them.
Yes. As a father can tekan them.
How do you usually celebrate Father's Day?
Father's Day, I don't really celebrate Father's Day every year. And I don't wait for the next Father's Day to celebrate Father's Day. Because to me, every day is Father's Day.
Normally Father's Day are celebrated normally as a family.
Actually, we always align the Parents' Day, the Father's Day or Mother's Day. We align it to celebrate for the grandparents. Then when we celebrate for the grandparents, like we celebrate for grandfather, then the father will kill you. The father will celebrate together with the grandfather. So we always find a chance to celebrate for the grandfather.
So it's a joint celebration?
Yes. Anyway, only one day only ma. So you can celebrate with the grandparents and also that parent together.
How is the celebration like?
Actually, a lot of time it's just a dinner, but a dinner where we bring in the other siblings as well and the rest of the families. A little bit sometimes like Chinese New Year.
Oh, so it's like an extended family gathering.
Yes.
I see. Okay.
Yes, of course. Once in a while, okay, it's of course it's random. Sometimes I didn't know it is a Father's Day. So she will just like make a reservation at some restaurant. Okay, they say, hey, let's go out for dinner. Then I say, okay. So I follow. Then for all I know, when I reach the restaurant, I see a lot of couples, those with the kids. Then something alright. Then I ask her, is this Father's Day? Then she's like, yeah. I say, okay, thank you. So that's a little gesture that I really appreciate.
What is the most memorable gift you have received from your children or from your wife?
Wow. The most memorable, I think, it wasn't during a Father's Day, but it was from my son when he was primary 5. We actually had a camp together, and he actually drew on a cube before passing over to me. It was a Dads for Life program. And inside there was talking about values. What kind of values the father want to give the son, what kind of values the son should have. And I must say that time I actually cried. And sibei paiseh one. I actually cried in front of the 3 or 4 fathers around me and their children.
What about it that was so like touching to you?
I think there's one part just to talk about honor and integrity. And that point in time, I was actually still in the military. Haven't worked in the financial field yet. Still in the military. And I think at that point in time, to us, honor, integrity is something of a very strong value. And when I'm talking about this to my son, it's not about work, but rather now in the family. And wanting him to have some of the same values, wow, that resonated a lot in me.
When they were a lot younger, I think they do. So sometimes they do craft certain things, write cards. It's quite surreal when they start giving it to you. I think the one that I really sort of remember the most was that because during Xingnian you start to give red packets back to your parents, right? When you're young, you normally take the red packets from your parents. Well, now that I'm older, normally we start giving parents red packets. I think my girl sort of noticed that. So during Chinese New Year, I think she's the one who gave me the red packets before me giving her. So I think that was something that it sort of touched my heart.
Oh, but how much did she put inside?
I think there's a few $2 and quite a fair bit of coins.
Do you feel that fathers are less celebrated than mothers?
Somehow, yes. Because even when you browse around your social media, you will see Mother's Day celebration, or book the flight ticket, discount hotel price, book the restaurant. But Father's Day, not much of a promo code, I would say. But
why do you think it's like that?
I don't know, probably it's the cultural thing, or the society sees that as a father or as a man, you need to sacrifice for the family. So everything that is being appreciated the most is actually mothers, because they are the one who go through the pain that the father cannot imagine, like giving birth. Okay, lack of sleep. You know, they need to cook, they need to do the laundry.
Yes, of course. But I also understand why. Yeah, mothers, I think, put in a lot of efforts. Yeah, the childbearing process is already a very difficult process. Yeah, so of course, mothers has always been a much more celebrated and much more elaborated Mother's Day. Yeah, I thought that it ought to be that way. Yeah, ladies are important in the family.
You don't feel that perhaps fathers deserve a bit more recognition than what they already have?
I'm sure along the way, the children will realize it, but the mothers are definitely the much more emotional person in the whole family. And of course, celebrating Mother's Day, very important. Making mommy cry with a surprise present for her, also very important. So I guess Mother's Day being a bit more important than Father's Day has its reasons.
Maybe yes, in a way of in Singapore's context. I'm not sure about overseas. Yeah,
But why do you feel that way?
because normally mothers tend to be a lot closer to the kids. You know, so fathers. I mean, my role as a dad, I feel that I'm like their friend instead of their dad. So when it's time for fun, look for Papa, right? When there are other things, then they'll normally go and find the mom. Yeah, I think sometimes my wife will talk to my girl because of certain friendship problems, etc. I think guys normally we don't go down that path. Yeah, that much.
Wow, when there's disciplinary issues, then that would be a problem. Yeah, sometimes disciplinary issues, I also don't know whether to cane or to scold. Yeah, worse still, son still easy there, cane and scold already, next day will come back running to us. Yeah, but it can be a little bit difficult trying to discipline the daughters lah. Yeah, so that one I leave it to the mother. Mother may have a more emotional and better way of handling that.
So is it correct to say that you treat your son and your daughters a bit differently?
Yes, actually I treat every child differently. Yeah, but definitely boys and girls are totally different.
It's not easy being a parent, not only a dad, right? On weekdays, I think most of my time in the evenings are basically burnt out. That means we leave it for the kids because they have swimming lessons. My kids goes for wushu, so that will take up from Tuesday to Thursday. On Friday they have tuition again. Saturdays, Sundays they are free. Saturdays they are free. Sunday there's wushu again. So it can be quite tiring, right? That's why I say there's really not much time for myself. It's more of bending the time towards them, and you have to pick them from school from time to time. When they have extra classes, then you know that one is going to finish school at 1:30, the other one at, for instance, 3. Then you have to make logistics towards that. So it's not really saying that it's something bad, but again, I think as a parent, these are things that if you want to be a parent, then again, these are things that you have to be prepared to be sacrificed for.
Any advice to soon-to-be and aspiring fathers?
Don't think so much and just do what you need to do. I think it's hard to really plan so many things at the onset.
Wow, I think we all have never learned about parenting before. And parenting is not easy. Parenting is very difficult. We spend so much money to learn how to drive a car, then we go and drive a car. But we never spend any effort to learn how to be a parent. And then suddenly we become a father already. Yeah, so actually I think parenting has a lot of things behind there. And when I started, I tried to parent like how I was brought up by my dad. But we know that the generations are so different already. I didn't like how my dad brought me up because he used my grandparents' way. So if I'm going to use his way to bring up my kids, it's going to be tough. Yeah.
My advice is, don't worry much. The more you think, the more you will actually panic. So just go with the flow. Some things you cannot control. So you only control what you can control. No one here, no man is a perfect father.